Hi, my name is Veronica Daniel. In this video, I'm going to talk about how consumerism affects the economy, the environment, and the society. What are the few tips on how to escape consumerism? I'm going to talk about it at the end, but also I wanted to talk about the negative effect on the individual. And at the end, we'll talk about how to avoid emotional spending. Consumerism affects the behavior of the individuals by causing unhappiness, depression, and anxiety. Also, encourages the purchasing of goods and services in greater amounts. Consumerism affects our economy because it promotes the chronic purchasing of new goods with little attention on the true need and durability. Also, we can see that more products are cheaply made and imported from overseas, which is leading and causing the growth of unemployment. It affects our environment because it's causing the wasteful use of energy and material. Rather than compete on durability and reliability, we see the products are just only made for one-time use only. And these products are coming from unregulated manufacturers as well. It affects our society because it promotes the desire of more products, and now we can see that the community life and family is just no longer promoted. But some advertising is promoting the family and personal relationships, especially during the holidays, because this is an avenue for gifting. It affects negatively on the individual, and because it's taking a toll on our happiness. With the idea of the American dream and the pursuit of happiness, people are constantly just not only spending more money, but they are consumed by working more and just to have the things that they want and not having enough time for other things. Since the 50s, we can see the evolution of technology, and we see that we have more access to products such as cell phones, cars, and other devices that we have the impression that we're making our lives easier, but in reality the sense of satisfaction has decreased ever since. Also, before modernization, traditional communities had more leisure time. They participated in work that had a meaningful impact in their lives, and also the neighbors used to help each other, and there was more of focusing on family unit. Now the economic globalization has just promoted more conflict, and people are not content anymore, and nothing is never quite enough. Also, adding more debt is another issue. With the idea of buying now and pay later, people are spending more money and adding more purchases to their debit card or their credit card, actually, because it's just the easy accessibility to purchasing and having more credit to spend more money. But in reality, this is causing an issue too, because people don't have that money to pay that back, and also it's causing a decrease in savings, and it's making our world more materialistic, because materialism is affecting both rich and poor. It is associated with anxiety, depression, and unhappiness, and is breaking the family. This mentality is contributing to the breakdown of the family unit. And of course, we can see that individuals that are more materialistic, they have a lack of empathy, engagement with others. They also focus they're focusing only on themselves, so it's a self-centered mentality that is more competitive as well. Now, to provide a few tips on how to avoid consumerism and emotional spending, we can say that emotional spending occurs when you buy something that you don't need, and this is as a result of feeling depressed or unhappy or just stressed out, possibly. But let's go back to the idea of this. There is nothing wrong of buying things that you want. It's just that it's important to be aware that you're not affecting your finances by doing this. And think about this: if you have something in your house in the last year that you haven't used within the last year, I mean, how much likelihood there is there that you will ever use it? Also, thinking about having fewer things may mean that you will have time to enjoy those things, and having fewer distractions also will help you to enjoy family time and maybe go to places and enjoy the nature and food and just in general, just having more time to do other things. Avoiding emotional spending completely might not be an easy goal to reach, but I'm just going to provide a few tips on how to decrease the damage that it might do on your wallet. For example, avoid the impulse buys. If you're going to the store, just be prepared to bring a list with you, and so you can stick to it, and you're not spending more money than you are on products that you actually don't need. Also, keep the admin at bay means that you will limit your exposure to advertising. For example, you can unsubscribe from product catalogs or also promotional emails as well. And if the problem is more or is bad enough, just try to stay away from being on the internet or also social media as well. Limit temptations. If you could go to the mall and this is causing that you're gonna come out with $300 that you were not planning to spend, just try to avoid places like that, and this is just, and even shopping online too. Don't go to Amazon if you think that it's just gonna cost you to spend money that you weren't planning to. And make yourself accountable. For example, in my experience is that I like to spend time in vacation, so I'll try to limit the purchases of the things that I don't need throughout the year, and rather just work on a budget, and so I can spend that money on things that I enjoy the most. And this is the same thing for you. Maybe planning to save money. It doesn't have to be on vacation, but it can be for any other financial goals, such as buying eventually a house, so you need to save money for your down payment, for example. And also find other alternative activities. If shopping was a form of entertainment or distraction, just identify yourself with other activities that are more constructive, maybe, and they're inexpensive, such as exercising or volunteering or spending time with family and friends. Also, build a reputation of generosity. I think it is important to find yourself in helping the community, and there are several opportunities out there to volunteer and to help people. And the bottom line is that the goal here isn't to stop buying things that are fun. If we don't buy things that we enjoy, there is really no encouragement for going to work if you're not going to buy things that you want. So the idea is actually to be more aware and conscious of your spending and shopping habits, and to develop, of course, a control on your finances so you can enjoy the purchases of what you're looking, or you're saving money for something in specific that is going to make you enjoy it most. And this is all for today, and thank you for watching.